I'm Tiffany Tift reporting for America's Premier Experts, and today we are in Orlando at the Hard Rock Hotel for a very special event. We are honoring America's top 20 experts, and today we have with us Chris Hurn. Chris, you are the president and CEO of Mercantile Commercial Capital, and you guys are kind of like a modern version of a bank. Let's talk about what you guys do.
All right. We finance commercial property for business owners and entrepreneurs. We do it nationwide, and we've been called the most entrepreneurial bankers in the country a couple times, and we just do a lot of fun stuff with our borrowers and become very well known for doing it.
Yeah, and you guys are a commercial real estate lending expert, and we've been talking for quite a while, and you seem very modern and completely different than what a normal bank would be like.
Yeah, that's a pretty good representation of us. We're a little different. We market a lot. We're very well known around the country. We specialize in a very unique commercial lending product, which we've actually become the nation's leaders at. Most people like it and will use it when they know about it. Our core target market. We finance 90% loan to cost versus the average ordinary bank would normally do like 70 to 80% loan to value. So it's a dramatic difference. Our borrowers tend to put a third to half as much down as a normal bank, and they end up using that equity savings to grow their businesses faster, and that's really what we're known for. Which
is beneficial for your customers and for you guys as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's been great for us. And, we're one of the fastest lenders around, I think. We've walked a mile in our borrowers' shoes. That's why they like dealing with us. We're not kind of like the stuffy, stodgy old bankers of old where they have to do the dog and pony show every time they come out. And that's why we've closed loans now in 31 states all around the country. And we've actually only met our borrowers in about 2 of those states.
Let's talk about that a little bit more. We were talking earlier that you guys don't necessarily have to show up in every single state and waste your customers' time. Right. That you guys have done this so many times, and you're so efficient in it that this can all be done fax, email, phone call. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I like to say that we're so competent at what we do and so targeted at what we do in just financing commercial property for business owners and entrepreneurs that we do what we say we're going to do, which is unlike a lot of people, unfortunately, in this world. We deal with our borrowers over phone, fax, and email, and we can deal with them for thousands of miles away. They like it because for business owners, time is their biggest asset they have, and they really don't have time to do the dog and pony show that a local bank might require of them. So
now you said you've walked a mile in their shoes. Let's talk a little bit about your expertise in this business.
Okay. Well, I actually use my commercial lending product. We call it the Smart Choice loan. I actually use it myself, which kind of makes me like that Hair Club for Men guy. But, ironically enough, you probably couldn't find a handful of commercial bankers that believe in their product enough or are entrepreneurial enough to use their own product like we do. So that makes a major difference. But, I meet payroll every 2 weeks, just like the people I finance, and it resonates with them. They understand that. My staff, a lot of them have ownership in our company, so they can come from that sort of an ownership perspective, and it really makes us very different than everybody else we compete against. For us, our borrowers are not just a number like they have to be with any ordinary bank.
So you're going to have more of the community feel, the family feel, that somebody actually really cares about their business and helping grow that.
Absolutely. We actually have that, and we have a very unique corporate culture. I mean, when people go to our website, they see all of our birthday parties, they see our annual customer appreciation events, they see all the, marginally irreverence that we have. We enjoy what we do. We have a lot of fun, and we know that we're impacting our borrowers' wealth in such a way. We're creating wealth for them. It tends to stay with them, increasing their net worth for generations. And so for us, it's not just a paycheck. It's really there's a higher purpose to what we do, which is to create wealth and actually increase their net worth. And it's a lot of fun. We just really enjoy what we do, and I think it shows if you talk to any of our people.
That's what I was going to say. I think it resonates with borrowers. If you really believe in what you guys do and really believe in the business, then it can only positively affect your borrowers.
That's exactly right. Yeah, and we just had 2 of my staff were flown up to Ohio to meet with our borrowers because they closed their loan. They were so happy. We have people. I mean, it's funny. We have people that literally cry and hug us at closings all the time when they're here. But when they're away, this is one of the several times we've actually had our staff. The borrower pays and flies our staff up there because they want to meet them face to face, and they want to show them what they did for them, and they're just so grateful and appreciative. And it's that's great in business when you can do something like that and make such a positive impact in their lives, and that's what we do all the time.
Yeah, it's such a positive experience, and I'm sure that you guys are able to provide a lot more than the average financial lender would be able to provide.
Well, we are in what we specialize in, but I like to tell people we don't want to be all things to all people. You know, I don't want to take their deposits. I don't want to do lines of credit, home loans, auto loans. I want to just finance their commercial property and just focus on the need at hand. And so I'm not trying to get in there and finance their property, and oh, by the way, I've got 7 other things I want to do for you as well. We don't do that. We just focus on the need at hand, and because of that, it's very transparent. It's very authentic what we do. That's all we're trying to help them with. And so yeah, it makes us very different than our competition in many ways.
It forms your expertise in the business as well. Now let's discuss your type of clientele so the people that are watching will know whether or not that you will be able to help them.
Well, our clientele are owners of small and mid-sized businesses, where they're all over the country. Depending on what statistics you want to look at, there's up to 27 million of these folks around the country. We deal with for-profit, non-publicly traded companies, and who recognize that they're basically throwing away their money to their landlord and renting. They're all increasing the net worth of their landlord, not themselves. And it's a really simple, easy process to just convert that rental payment into a mortgage payment and start to grow some equity and actually have something that will, and many times, outlast the life of the business itself. A lot of small business owners will end up shutting down or selling their business, their operating company, but if they do the strategy that we have in terms of creating wealth by owning their commercial property, they can own the commercial property after they've sold the business, and it becomes a nice rental income for them, or they'll have an asset that they can turn around and sell, and it creates a great retirement strategy for them. But a lot of people don't think like that. It's, they're so tunnel visioned on, seeing patients, making widgets, their hair's on fire, they're putting out fires. They don't think about this is a really simple wealth creation strategy to use.
And I think what's really beneficial, we kind of touched on it before, was this Smart Choice commercial program that you guys offer that could be it's really beneficial to your borrowers.
Oh, no question, yeah. Like I said, they put a half to a third the equity down. They get longer terms, which means their monthly payments are less. And for almost half the loan, it's the least expensive capital they can find out there in the marketplace, bar none. So you put those 3 together, you can see why I use one of these loans myself. I mean, I'm no dummy, and so, yeah, and that's what we try to promote to our borrowers as well.
Okay, Chris, so for the people that want to learn more about your business and everything, what's the website that they can go to?
Best website to go to is www.thesmartchoiceloan.com.
We'll do it again, www.thesmartchoiceloan.com. And that's where you can learn more about Chris Hurn. You can also learn more about Mercantile Commercial Capital and how you guys can help finance their commercial property.
That's correct.
All right, thank you so much, Chris. I know you guys have a lot to get to today, but we appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Chris Hurn. And reporting for America's Premier Experts, I'm Tiffany Tift.